Around Dinarland from ZAP, my ladies, and RCookie January 17, 2017. First up from ZAP. Hi all. I apologize for not getting this message out on time, but since the hard hack of my computer and the subsequent blowout of my hardware, hard drive especially, I have lost all my communications. My emails, chats, Skype, etc. all have vanished for the moment. It is going to cost $900 to recover my data, and that will be later this week when the first funds come in. In the meantime, I am loading programs on my backup computer I have managed to make work. The news is not any more profound than what I have shared with you already. The major transactions are well advanced and we are getting to that fail-safe point where the progression is irrevocable. All attempts to stop this process are being met with icy stares and fast and lethal actions. The cabal does not know what to do, and are running out of ideas on how to stop this and regain their power. Oops, sorry, that ain't gonna happen. One of the main players in this is the US Navy. Yup, those boys have humanity's best interests at heart and will not give up their diligence. They are one of the, if not the main, forces responsible for the rollout we are seeing and the protection of the process and its players. Jedi Trump is well protected by the boys, and they are not taking any chances that the new paradigm will falter. Trump is very well protected from many sides. Oh, I did hear that about 2 million bikers are congregating on Washington for the inauguration. This is to counter whatever offensive the other side can muster to disrupt the coronation. I also heard that Soros is behind the offensive. My only hope there is that the bikers perform peace. I mean, embrace peace as the force. All 2 million peaceful peaceniks. You cannot argue with that. The intimidation factor of so many peaceful bikers is enough to unnerve any grunge bent on disrupting things. Maybe Hillary will make a surprise appearance in a delightful evening gown and congratulate President Trump. And perhaps Obama will rise to the occasion and wish Trump well in his tremendous undertaking of unraveling the damage and getting the country back on its feet. Now that would be something. Whatever happens, it is certain that there will be a lot of work on the plate. Every one of us will be required to chip in and do our part. My job of ensuring the project side is funded and starts is a bit of a headache with all the roadblocks, but I do have large help mostly behind the curtain. Without this help, I would not have been afforded the venues that will be brought out for our humanity. What this is all about is the evolution of our species as we transition from this terrible mindset of kill, rape, and pillage, and go back to source energy of love. That is the single greatest energy that surrounds us, permeates us, and what this universe is based on. We have the odd hiccup in our history where it became dark for a while, but we always made it through. We will make it through again. In the next days, several milestones will be reached. The initial funds will be released and the first projects will get their first funds. Critical cases such as our Mary and Henrique will get their life-saving operations, and we shall get the Special Relief Foundation up and running. We have decided on the name for that one. It will be revealed soon and it is a good vibration. So with that said, I must get back to work and keep loading this backup computer with the programs I need to perform work. I have been stranded for a few days and this really has set me behind. I could not even send out a simple SOS to you for a helping hand for some good people, and 2 of them have been forced out of their lodgings. The rest of us here desperately tried to do our best to mitigate this, and barely managed to get one safe. The rest are on the street. So yes, please do help. In a few days more, all of this strife will go away. We will receive the first funds and begin getting our act together. The office and staff part is so important to set up and get working as fast as we can, and so is the Relief Foundation. Besides those things, everything else is secondary at the moment. We have to do this right the first time out of the gate. Thanks for the well wishes, and no, I do not need a new computer as this one can carry the load okay. It is just the data that I am after in the recovery of the hard drive. Otherwise I do have the tools to keep working with. That has not failed. In a couple of days I expect to have good news for us. This is a very important week for our humanity, and we will start making the difference. In sensational gratitude, love and light. In our service. ZAP. Next up from my ladies. Iraq announced the delay of the Delete the Zeros project. The whole reason for the deletion was to preserve the currency, and the need is no longer peace. Other countries have deleted the zeros, and it is a major undertaking and usually followed by a devaluation of currency. The dinar is stable as at this time. The gap between the official rate and the black market rate is closing. At this time the official rate is 1,182 against the dollar as opposed to 1,300 against the dollar, which is the market price. And now from RCookie. Any comments on this article? Governor of the Central Bank of Iraq on the keywords Governor of the Central Banks, Tomorrow Press, the Iraqi dinar is not in danger and Delete the Zeros postponed. This article is an affirmation of every statement made in past concerning IQD market stability and dispute of degradation. Reasserts the fiscal operational disciplines applied by the CBI, and also restates there is no date set for the Delete Zeros project, which they will never announce. And awaits the appropriate market conditions and general stability of the country. All in the interest and scope of assuring the success of the program. They have thoroughly planned this program out in all of its complex stages and actions. And are aware, confident and in pursuit of attaining the acceptable window of metrics to launch. So to allow for maximum success. Not leaving anything to chance. That's it for now. Enjoy the week from IQD.